Hey everybody, and welcome to this brand new, fresh season of Class Cancelled. I'm your host, Peyton Burkhammer.
And I'm your other host, Hayden Burkholder. And Peyton, we need to talk.
We need to talk?
Yeah, I need some money. I spent $200 on this book.
Ouch. Since when do you even take Arabic?
I thought it'd be interesting, but I'm dropping it this week.
Still gotta pay for the book, though.
I know. I just need a way to get some money.
Have you ever thought about getting a job?
Oh, no. Yeah, I have. I actually had a job on campus once. I worked at the rec center. That was really cool, but I want something new, something different.
Definitely. Let me think. So, off campus or on campus?
Either would be cool. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm looking into maybe the marketing department now for on campus, but yeah. I don't really know much about off campus jobs.
Well, I have a friend who actually works as a food delivery guy.
Okay.
And he seems like he likes his job well enough.
Oh, wow, yeah. Can you look into that for me?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, sweet. I'm going to go talk to the people at the marketing department and let you know.
All right. See you then.
All right.
All right, Clayton, we're finally out here, and I am ready to start driving.
All right, now before we get started, you're going to need a couple things.
Like what?
Okay, well first you're going to need the app on your phone. That's pretty important. And then next, I would recommend getting a little bag to put the food in between deliveries so it stays warm.
Do you think that actually matters to people?
I think it matters a little bit. Plus, when they see you pull it out of the bag, they tend to tip you a little bit more.
Nice.
And then lastly, I would recommend getting a mount for your phone so you can connect it to your car so you're not holding it and driving at the same time, because then you're going to crash and nobody wants to crash.
All right, awesome. Let's get started.
Yeah, let's go. All right, and now for the most common part of Uber Eats, we wait. What do you normally do when you wait for stuff like this?
We could look up fun facts online about Uber.
Sounds good. Go ahead and pull some up.
Uber facts.
Uber facts.
Uber facts.
Art to driving.
Uber spans 311 cities and is in 58 countries.
I wonder if Akron's one of them.
One of Uber's craziest offerings was Uber Kittens, which gave people in 7 U.S. cities the option of buying cuddle time with real kittens in 15-minute increments to raise money for animal shelters.
Oh, so they don't get to keep the kitten?
No. It's just like playing with kittens.
Oh. Well, I'd love to drive for that. If they brought that to Akron, that'd be awesome. Just
and
have
you
a
could
car
just
full of
drive
kittens.
kitties around?
Yeah.
Only 14% of Uber drivers are women.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Underrepresented.
I don't know. Actually, people have been asking me about this video because I've been telling them that I'm gonna go drive with Uber, and they're like, I wouldn't do that because I'm too scared to.
Yeah, and there were a lot of people, even my parents are like, all right, be careful, where you go. But I think that's one of the better things about Uber Eats compared to just driving for Uber, actual car service, where you take people, because you never have anyone in your car. So you don't really have to worry about that. And then you only interact with them sometimes for a couple seconds and then you're gone. So I haven't run into any issues. Obviously, there are some that happen out there, but I would say it's fairly safe.
Our first one.
All right.
That's really exciting, actually.
11 minutes away.
Okay,
Let's go.
We're going to McDonald's.
People want what people want.
I know. Is the closest McDonald's really 10 minutes away?
No. So typically with Uber, with big food chains, they choose the closest one to the person's location.
Oh.
So while it's going to take us 10 minutes to get to that McDonald's, it'll probably be a 3-minute drive to their house.
Here.
I don't know what that guy's doing. Oh my god.
You know what sounds good right now, actually?
Everyone judging my driving?
I was going to say McFlurry, but...
Oh, yeah, McFlurry's pretty good.
What kind do you get when you go there?
The machine's already broken, so
Oh.
already broken.
Yeah. So, we're really close now. We're only a minute away.
Yeah. Time flies.
How long was this one again, the drive here?
It said it started out as 10 minutes, so we...
Is that a good time?
To get to the restaurant, it's okay. I like the restaurant to be like a little bit closer, because then that means that you're going to be driving farther to get to the person's house, so you get paid more.
Yeah.
Typically, I would say the ideal time for between restaurant and delivery is 15 minutes, because then you're driving for like a good amount of time, and I feel like you get paid adequately for that time. Anything longer than that is it's just so long. You're losing out on other orders, so you're not really getting paid as much. And then anything shorter than that, you get paid like very little. So 15 minutes is usually the sweet spot. You know what else is a sweet spot?
What?
This McDonald's that we're about to arrive to. Fried onion strings. I didn't know they had those. That looks pretty good.
Ugh.
What do you mean? You don't like onion strings?
I don't like onions. I'm actually not that picky of an eater, but
Is it just like red onions, or do you not like green onions either?
no, actually, I can do green onions. I think.
Okay. I like green onions in like ramen and like soup and things, but not so much like on pasta. Like, I don't know about you people who put it on pasta, but it's like a soup. It's a soup thing for me.
I love soup.
I do like soup. Soup's good. I wish it was easier to eat. Like, it's weird to say about the like one food that you don't have to chew, but like you never like, let's go have a picnic. Got my bowl of soup.
Yeah.
I'm here to pick up an Uber order.
Okay, go ahead. We'll send it to the second window.
Thank you.
But then that's not because we have to still wait here behind everyone else.
Yeah, it sounds like, all right, I'll get right up to that second window right after I pass the first window, just like everyone else.
Yep.
And then it's awkward because you pull up to the first window because you have to pass it.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, that'll be 7:20. I'm like, oh, no, actually, I'm the other guy. I'm not that guy. All right, let's get our order. I already see the drinks. Hopefully they bag it so it's easier to carry. You got my bag ready?
Yeah.
Keep the food warm? All right, let's see. Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a great day. All right.
Okay, so this will fit one bag of stuff, and these are just drinks.
Yep. All right. Thank you.
Okay, so I know you mentioned to me before this that restaurants sometimes will like seal things for Uber drivers.
Yes.
So like our bag is sealed, but even our drinks are sealed.
No, yeah, sometimes they'll put the drinks in the bag too, and then that way they seal it. So yeah, they want to make sure you can't tamper with it, and if you do tamper with it, then the people know.
That's pretty crazy.
I'm not gonna lie, it's been tempting sometimes where it's like a really hot day, someone gets a large lemonade, I'm like, would they notice one sip? But I don't, because that's wrong, and I think illegal, maybe.
Look at this one, it says, you did have to lift a finger, but still. What is that supposed to mean?
It's like, Uber driver, you don't want to lift a finger to get your food.
Oh, okay.
So you do have to lift a finger.
These are like literally Uber specific. I'm
Whoa.
loving it. What do you do with drinks when you don't have somebody to help you?
I just put it in the seat. Oh.
Buckle it in the seatbelt.
I don't buckle myself, but yeah, I'll
Give it a
buckle the
little
drinks.
kiss. That's why they have the.
I do the arm thing, I do the mom
That's
thing.
why they have the seals on here in case you want to, like tuck them in. Give them a little
Goodbye,
kiss
my sweet
goodnights.
Whenever I'm coming up to the location, I like to kind of scroll up and you see any notes that they leave. So if they're in an apartment, they'll tell you which apartment it is, or if they want you to stay in your car and then come to you.
Yeah.
It looks like this is just a normal house, no notes.
I guess I assumed that with Uber Eats, people would come to your car and you just kind of hand it off to them.
Sometimes they do, but other times either you take it to the door or you'll them in like an equal like meeting place.
Yeah.
So it's different for every person. I'd say most of the time you take it to the door. Though. I've had some people where they say just leave it at the door because either like they don't want me to see them or they don't want to see me, so they just say.
I know I wouldn't want to see you.
I barely want to see myself.
If you were my delivery
That's
driver.
why I turn this away. Don't want to risk it.
Yeah.
So one embarrassing thing about Uber Eats is that the person can see us driving. So when I'm looking for their house and just drove past it, they can see me drive past their house, do a U-turn, do it again because I still don't know where their house is. So it's always like really embarrassing because every wrong turn I make, I just know that they're watching.
Yeah.
All right. Is that warm? Because I've been sitting on it. All right, so you can go down and rate them. How was the delivery? If like you had a lot of trouble finding location, you can click thumbs down and then like leave a note, like hard to find location, maybe leave a note. But I mean, this wasn't too hard actually, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it a thumbs up and say delivered. And then I wait for the money to roll in.
Nice.
It pays to be on class canceled.
Indeed.
All right, food delivered, money made. What'd you think?
It was nice. I mean, it was really simple to do. Honestly, it wasn't that much like crazy learning curve work. You just go get the food, drop it off. And we even did such a good job that we got tips on our first delivery, which was really nice.
I love making tips, extra money, can't complain.
Yeah, but I mean, I could see myself actually doing this as a job.
Yeah, super convenient. You can do it after in between classes. If you have another job, you can always do it after that if you want to pick up some more hours and make some more money.
Yeah.
So it's really convenient. But thanks for driving with me.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Made the time go by a lot quicker.
Hey, I'm Hayden.
Hey, I'm Lydia. Nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you too. So what is your position here at Akron?
Well, here on campus, I am the student assistant for the social media specialist here.
So what kind of work does a social media student assistant do?
I'm in charge of helping my boss out with all the official UA accounts here on campus, so like Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook.
Okay. Have you had any projects that maybe revolve around any of those different types of social media?
My favorite project is actually my segment. It's every Monday. It's UA Street Style,
Okay.
and I go out on campus and I take pictures of everyone who is fashionable and just show different trends and what people are wearing on campus.
Oh, this is all really cool. Do you care if I go talk to some of the other student assistants and get their perspective on it?
No, not at all. Go ahead.
Okay, thanks. Hey guys,
Hi.
I'm Hayden.
Nice to meet you, Hayden.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you, I'm Brad.
Oh, nice to meet you, Brad.
Karis.
Karis, nice to meet you. So, you guys are also student assistants here in the marketing department, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, awesome. What exactly do each of you do, or what are your specialties?
You want to go first?
I'm sure, yeah. I'm one of the graphic designers here, just a student intern.
Okay.
So I work on just some different things. Right now I'm working on getting a bunch of news stories together and putting them all in one PDF so someone can look through them faster.
Okay. Yeah, that's really interesting.
Yeah. And I'm the only student assistant that works in media.
Oh, okay.
So I write the email digest that we get every week, the zip mail. I
Yeah.
do web stories. I write press releases. I do a lot of research, and I go out on interviews a lot.
That's
media
really
events
cool.
on campus. So I do a lot of writing work, which is really interesting to me because I love writing.
Yeah.
So it helps me kind of keep my fingers on the heartbeat of Akron's pulse and
Yes.
get to know what's going on before it comes out.
Okay. Yeah.
It's really cool.
That's really cool. What other positions have you guys worked in? I mean, I've worked as a mechanic, but it's off campus, and that's not good at all. Whereas I've also worked on campus as an intramural referee, and that's helped me out a lot with being able to, maneuver class schedules.
So right before this, I was actually a cook at a restaurant,
Okay.
which was a good work experience for me with collaboration, but it doesn't really have a lot to do with my major.
Yeah.
Being a pre-law major, it's important for me to be able to do something that's relevant, so I can put that on my
Definitely.
resume later on. And a school that I applied to can look at that and know that I've been doing that for years.
Yeah, so right before this, I was working in Hartville at the Hartville Marketplace, and I did a lot of designing of the events and kind of the look and feel, logos and different t-shirt designs and stuff like that for the events. But here is a lot more, I think, in depth with what I do, a lot more detail oriented.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's really cool. Hey,
How's it going?
pretty good. My name's Hayden.
My name's Mark. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So I hear you're one of the student assistants here in the marketing department.
Yeah, I've been working here for about a year and a half now.
So what is an average day here for you doing design work?
So I'm a graphic design intern here, a student graphic design intern, I should say. And basically I help packaging up jobs, finishing up, designing flyers, postcards, illustrations, geofilters, and even the zippy emojis.
Yeah. So what actually goes into designing an emoji?
So you basically have to break down the characteristics of a mood,
Okay.
and especially when you're taking something like a mascot like Zippy, you have to find a good look that represents her, but it's also simplified, so it's not crazy.
Yeah.
And then you have to come up with good expressions for it. So it was kind of a
Okay.
challenge, and then getting it onto the Apple Store people use, that in itself is crazy. How to use.
All right, so I got to talk to some really interesting people and got to learn about their different jobs and what they've enjoyed. So I think we have a pretty good argument of why on-campus jobs are better than off-campus jobs. Let's go give Peyton the scoop. So Peyton, I went and talked to the marketing department, and it is really cool. The whole work environment is colorful and fun, and I could totally see myself working there.
That's awesome.
So how did the food delivery thing go?
It was really fun. I mean, I know we kind of did this whole thing to get you a job.
Yeah.
But now I feel like I want to start delivering food.
That's great. So I think I might actually take both jobs because I still need to pay this book off.
You still have that?
Yeah, I talked to the professor, and they said if I didn't know Arabic, I should probably learn. So
That's a good point.
pretty excited for that class. So anyway, thank you guys for watching this episode of Class Cancelled.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter @ClassCancelled and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And as always, we'll see you next time Class is Cancelled.